Welcome to my channel. This is TrinityGaiaOracle. I will be doing this basic introduction at the beginning of each part of this installment, as it's been brought to attention that I need to release this in installments. I'm not sure exactly how many at this time, but I will label them, and to fully see the entire picture of the reading, to have all the information and really value like specific pieces of it, as knowing that it's a synchronicity for you, yet also understanding all of it. It's a full picture. It's a full painting. It's both the micro and the macro. And I want to express gratitude. Thank you very much for being here, for taking the time out of your lives, away from your responsibilities, your family, your job, your projects, wherever you are. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. With that, I will let the current installment proceed. Thank you. Someone who plays the devil's advocate for you loves you. Even if they don't know you, it is the love in them recognizing the love in you and giving you an opportunity to heal, to answer those questions so you know without any iota of doubt that you're well informed in where you stand and why. So if anybody or anything wants to challenge you, you're able to give them an answer. You can have that confidence. And it's not, oh, because my feelings. It's, oh, because fact. It's, oh, because repeatable data. It's, oh, because history's repeated itself. It's repeating itself even now. And it's repeated itself many times. We have it in us to actually be an advanced society. We don't have to regress. I vote to have an advanced society, and I'd like to think you guys do too. And that requires that we not see each other as opposition, but we be willing to learn from one another. And it's not these are my thoughts, these are my feelings, it's these are facts. These are facts. Because the people that did die in our history, for us to have this moment right now, to get here, the concept that they would die in vain, the concept that they would have died, that they would have sacrificed for freedom of speech to become a thing of the past, that is unacceptable to me. How many Americans have died since America became America? And how many of them that fought for that right, died for that right, suffered in turmoil for that right to speak freely, even if the people around them really didn't like what they were saying? Well, you don't have to like it. It's America. You could speak your truth. But the moment you go to harm someone, you've crossed the line. That is now criminal. That is not acceptable. That is the act of someone who's not grown up. That's the act of someone who has possibly a medical situation that is making them more open to suggestion. That is possibly the act of someone who's vulnerable. But regardless, that does not make it okay. Violence is not acceptable. I vote for an advanced society. I hope you guys do too. And I hope that the concept of freedom of speech being a thing of the past is unacceptable. And I hope that you find it just as offensive as I do that opinions are broadcast as news. Because they're not news, they're opinions. It needs to be brought back to fact. And there'll always be some level of deception or manipulation present with anything. There always will be. because it makes sure that we know what truth really is. If we didn't know the opposite, we'd never know the actual truth. But it's been out of balance for so long now that it's a runaway train, and we can stop it. But we all have to hold each other accountable. It can't be as I interpret the facts, and it's my opinion. It has to be, this is empirical data that has been reviewed by both sides of this argument, and they can't refute it. So that is an accepted fact. We have to be able to put our brilliant minds together to come up with a system that works. There are so many intelligent beings in this world. There's no reason why we can't take advantage of that knowledge and that research and use it to better our lives and our society. And there's no reason we should be resorting to violence. I vote to be an advanced society, not to regress into violence, but to progress into a more peaceful way of settling our disagreements. Our disagreements. Oh my goodness, that was a melding of two. Our grievances and our disagreements. Nice one, Divine Source, for melding those two into one. Yeah, I needed to laugh, lighten it up a little bit. Do you know that everything that I've said, everything that I've shared, everything that's been channeled through me, it was never intended to harm anyone. And if you do find yourself triggered, I'm sorry that you're experiencing that. But I am hopeful that you will find healing and freedom from that feeling of being triggered. So you're not controlled by it, but you are free from being controlled. Yet you still are, yes, this happened. Yes, I think these things. Yes, I feel these things. But they don't control my actions. I control my actions because I'm healed. And one last thing with the action side that came through clearly is the need to make the specification that when your actions are inspired from a space of trauma, you may hurt other people and afterwards be in regret and go, well, I was just so emotional. I didn't really realize what I was doing, and then it was done, and then there I was. So when someone does trigger you, take it as the challenge to heal yourself and the gift that it is. Because maybe a lot of us know what it is to be on the receiving end of something like that, when the individual then wants you to feel bad for them having hurt you. And that's never a good place if you yourself are doing that, when you've received that very same imbalance in your life, when you couldn't stand up for yourself or leave, or you were completely vulnerable to it. The divine, the love within me honors the divine and the love within you. Namaste.